welcome back to my channel. I am coming back with a quick unboxing. Okay, so before I tell you what's in the box, I want to talk about the fact that I do not like when resellers try to jack up the price so high on something that is sold out, an older collection, or it's hard to find just because. It really does drive me crazy. But, so I don't know if I ever did an unboxing, but without further ado, this particular Kirigami is from the Spring in the City collection. I think it came out in like 2021 and 2022. I could be wrong, but I purchased this one several years ago and I love it because y'all know I love all things purple. And it came from well, she's my friend now, but when I met her and started buying Preloved, she's in Italy, and she sold me this for $390. And so I love it. It's like a little catch-all in my purse. I keep receipts in there. I keep little cards in there and this and that and other, but I've always wanted, like, so this is a set of 3. It came with a larger one. This is the medium one, and it came with a smaller one. So without further ado, this is called the Midnight Fushia. I love this thing. Like, it's just, I love it. It goes in every purse that I carry. I just keep little trinkets in there, receipts, little Bible things. So yeah. So like, you know how when you go to the nail shop, they give you a punch card, or you go to different businesses. Between those and my receipts, this was getting like really like packed. So without further ado, here's the unboxing. So let me just tell you a little background. I started Googling these and I found several on Poshmark and I found several on eBay. The sellers was trying to sell this little thing for $500. And I'm like, hell no. And, oh, excuse my language. And I even searched the Facebook Preloved groups that I was in. They either was selling it as a set, or I didn't get the messages back if they wanted to break it apart. I found a seller that I've dealt with in the past. She had sold out. So she tried to sell me the by the pool one. But she had one for sale, but she sold it. This particular color, and then she tried to sell me the by the pool side one, which the Kirigamis are very close, but I wanted the smaller one to match this one. So this, without further ado, I purchased this off of Poshmark. Now the seller did not have a box. This is one of my boxes, and she didn't have the dust bag, which is fine, but the seller on Poshmark was SB Luxury Shop or whatever. And she sent me this. Oh my God, isn't it so cute? Like, it's so dainty, right? So I bought this specifically to fit all the business cards and the punch cards and anything else that can fit in here inside my purse. I just think it's just so awesome. So this is how they look together. Now, mind you, my daughter and her friend was like, oh, the by the pool one, small one looks better, but I didn't want to mix the sets, which I really could have, but I didn't really want to mix the sets. I wanted to get the 2 that was actually from the same collection. So if you don't know what collection I'm talking about, this is it right here. And I'm not like endorsing Fashion Pal or anything. I just wanted to show you the collection all together. And I'm using my daughter's phone because I don't know how to add pictures to videos yet. I'm not that technological savvy. But this is the set. So I have the medium one and I just got the small one. I don't necessarily feel like I need the bigger one. I'm not quite sure what I would use it for. But you guys know I go down a rabbit hole when I'm searching for something Preloved. I look at reviews and stuff. And a lot of people use the big one as like a bag. They put the insert in it and use it as a crossbody. And I know my friend, she has the monogram one and she puts inserts in all of them and use them as like a crossbody, which I won't be using these as those. I have enough crossbody bags that I can use. But this is the full set. And as you can see, it was the monogram, Spring in the City, Kirigami pochette set. And then the big one is the Sunrise Pastel. The small one is the Midnight Fushia, and the last one is the Sunset Khaki. I really, well, none of those matter, but I just wanted you to see the whole thing. And honestly, I'm like on the fence about like getting the big one just so I can have a complete set. But what I will not do is pay these resellers all this money. So I paid a little bit more for this one than I wanted to. I only wanted to pay $300. The seller went back and forth with me on Poshmark. I ended up paying $350 plus taxes and shipping, which is not too bad. But for me, it's too close in price of the medium, because the medium one was $390. I know that I have had this for several years, and Louis Vuitton has had several price increases, and resellers are reselling things at a higher cost. But I looked on the internet, and these resellers are selling this set for, the original price of the set was $1,022, I believe in 2022 when it came out. But as I searched for comps on the internet, as you can see, like just those two, somebody's selling it for $1,650, just the big one and the medium, no small. Then somebody's selling the full set for $1,695. Somebody's on Poshmark is selling this whole thing for $35.99. Then just the medium one is $350. Not bad, because if you do $350 times 3, that's $700. $1,050 is not bad. And then this one was $314, but these were like kind of in used condition. This one's brand new from the seller. It even has the tag in there that she sent me. She also sent me the certificate of authenticity for the whole 3 set and just the little one. The big one is microchipped, but these two are not. And I scanned the QR codes already to check the authentication, and it's legit. I still probably would send it to my friend who sold me this one. She authenticates bags, and she can give me like, you know, a yay or nay, but it looks pretty authentic. It smells brand new, it's never been used. And when I tell you that I use the HE double hockey sticks out of this thing, because I now have peeling on my corners, because for me, when I purchase things, I'm going to use them. I'm going to put them in good uses. They're not going to stay in my closet. And to be honest, I'm not really sure how these corner ropes got on there, because they're in my purses, but I transition it to every purse that I use. So maybe that's it. But I absolutely love this, and I'm excited that I got so this is 2 out of 3. This is 3 out of 3. So if anybody has the full set, please comment below and let me know if I need all 3. It's not a need. Like, look at this. Somebody is selling just the medium and the small for $13.50. Somebody's selling just the big one for $900. I'm not paying that much for this. I mean, I realistically would like to stay under $1,022 plus taxes, because I asked Google's AI what the original price was. I'm going to show you. Price. Okay. So it said that, hold on, AI mode. That's what it's called. Hold on, it's giving me a hard time. Okay. It says the original price when it was released, April 2022, was $1,020. So realistically, if I can get all 3 pieces for $1,020, I'll even add in the taxes. That's great for me or under. But I'm not gonna pay these sellers retail for, over retail for the set. So it's out there. People have broken it up, but like I said, I'm not paying over retail for all 3. And so like I said, I paid $390 for this one and $350 plus tax for this one. So that is, hold on. that is $780. So if I subtract 1022, that leaves me with approximately $250 to try to find the big one, which I know that probably won't happen. So again, I'll probably just stick with these two, which I really love. Anyways, if you have the Spring in the City Kirigami collection, please comment below and tell me how you like it. If you're using all 3 pieces, do I need the 3rd piece, the big one? And just your overall experience with having the set. And that's it for now. Oh, and just so you guys know, I did a video earlier this week when I unboxed my juke. I love it. So I'm actually wearing all my pieces of jewelry right now on my wrists and my hands. I do have all my necklaces on, but you can't see me right now. But yes, anyways, please like, subscribe, share, comment on my channel, share with your friends, friends. And in the world of Grinches, always be a Cindy Lou Who. And right now, we are experiencing a lot of troubling times. So let's just try to show each other some grace, no matter what religion, ethnicity, your skin color, your background. Let's just try to be nice to each other, even if we don't agree with each other. Have a great day. Bye.